Hello there and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech and another gaming news video with myself, Amata, here on the 6th of May. I have some news for you concerning Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, as it may be turning into a franchise according to the game's lead voice actor Michael Bain, and please excuse me if I've pronounced that name incorrectly, I do apologise. He made these comments on Major Nelson Radio, saying that the game's creative director, Dean Evans, is in discussions to develop a sequel. And he had this to say: "Dean was with me on the phone last night. He was pretty jacked up. He was going into a meeting today. I think he wants to turn it into some sort of franchise. He's got a sequel in mind." And this would be pretty damn cool. I mean, Far Cry 3 was released not too long ago, but pretty much everyone is loving it so far, especially those of us who grew up in the 80s, bringing it back so many good memories, so many cheesy memories, and just being a complete blast from the past and a ton of fun. And we have done a first impressions review on this game. If you haven't seen it already, I suggest you go check it out, as this game is pretty much completely insane. And of course, Ubisoft did take a little bit of a gamble releasing this. I mean, there's no doubt that 80s kids or 80s teenagers were going to love this, because obviously it was so drenched in 80s nostalgia, so drenched in 80s cheese, and built on a solid engine, of course, the Far Cry 3 one, where they used a lot of assets, blah blah blah, etc. So of course, you know, those kind of people were bound to love it, but it's been released to pretty much critical acclaim, and everyone I've spoken to about it is absolutely loving the game, and it seems to be doing quite well indeed, which is good. It's nice to see that so far, at least, Ubisoft's gamble is paying off, and I would love to see it pay off to the degree where we see more games like this, where you get an expandalone, a game from a successful title where you reuse some of the assets or what have you to make something really crazy and really silly. I want to see more games like this, you know, because you get the AAA experience, but in a cheaper package, and a shorter package as well, of course. I mean, when you buy a game for $15 or £12, you're not going to expect it to be as long as a game or as full as a game. That costs you $60 or £40. But that's fine, that's what Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon does beautifully, and I want to see more games like this. I want to see that games can just be pure fun and nothing else, because that's exactly what Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is. A silly, completely crazy ball of fun. And I want to see that do well, so that the gaming industry as a whole can recognise that these kind of projects can work and that they can make money. Because if this fails, well, they'll take it as some sort of lesson. Well, clearly gamers, they want a serious experience, blah blah blah. Yeah, sometimes they do, but sometimes they just want to shoot stuff with neon. And I think that Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is proving that. So I would love to see a sequel, 100% yes. I don't know if it would become its own series or if it would still carry the Far Cry 3 name. Personally, I would say it would make more sense to basically have Blood Dragon be its name and then continue any sequels, say Blood Dragon 2 or expandalones or what have you, even DLC or something, you know, something. There's a world of possibilities available, and I want to see more games like this for other series as well, using predetermined engines to make something a little bit off the wall. That is something I would absolutely love to see, and to be honest, it's pretty amazing that even Blood Dragon exists, so I'm glad that it's doing well, and if it's doing well enough to warrant a sequel, well, it could be a very interesting future indeed. Be curious to know actually what series you guys would like to see get turned into something silly such as this. Perhaps you think that, you know, Dishonored would be great as to make a genuine Victorian history game and get rid of all the steampunk or something like that, you know. I want to hear your thoughts and ideas. Offhand, I can't really think of anything that I would like, but I'm sure if I thought about it for a little while, I could think of something. There's a world of possibilities for this kind of ideas, and I'd be curious to see what you guys think. Anyway, that's me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.